So I'm actually lucky enough to have the Sager and fucking whatever 17-inch gaming laptop with a 10875H and 2070 Super, as well as the main gear that I just showed off, and I have them side by side. And I can't prove anything conclusive, but I thought it was weird how well the Sager ran in comparison to the main gear. Like, I couldn't overclock the main gear very well at all. It seemed like it was running to the power limits, and I was getting 10 to 15 frames per second less in Modern Warfare with the same settings. So I've decided to hook up my new killawatt meter just for fun. And I can't say anything conclusively because I don't have a way to prove what the normal, power usage would be. It's not like I'm activating beast mode. I've got performance mode in the Sager. I don't have like an extra special thing. I can try going between entertainment and seeing what that gets me, but I don't think it's going to really make a thing. But actually, that's kind of interesting. So in entertainment mode, just for curiosity's sake, I've limited the CPU power again to 35 watts, and it looks like in the entertainment mode it will still hit approximately its 115 watt limit. It's 35 and 115 watts. And then over here, I don't know if, you guys aren't going to be able to see it very well, but it's pulling 205 watts. So, in its entertainment mode, I'm pulling 205 watts, which is already more than the maximum the main gear element pulled, but still less than the 220 watts the Max 17 pulled on Bob of All Trades. So on that one, he went from about, I think, 185 watts all the way up to 220, which was a pretty big boost. But now if we bring this back into performance, I haven't done this, so it's not anything conclusive. I don't know. But going from performance mode, supposedly that CPU is still pulling about 35 watts. It's hovering 34, 35. And then the GPU is allegedly pulling 115 again. But if we look over here, and again, I can't show you very well, my lighting's not great, but I'm pulling 220 watts supposedly, which is right where Bob of All Trades was pulling on his. And granted, it's a different laptop, so there could be other things drawing powers that I just don't know about. But I do think it's an odd number for it to be. And, I mean, I've been blown away by the performance on the Sager. The CPU thermals are really bad. It'll hit 99 degrees if you let it. So there's that. But I do think that that's an odd number. And I don't know where that extra 12 to 15 watts is getting pulled from if it's not for the GPU in performance. Since, as I've shown, I'm still pulling allegedly 115 and allegedly 35. It's certainly odd. I think Sager is doing the same thing as Electro Boost and just not telling people to kind of try and get a leg up on their opponents without people thinking, well, oh, won't that, won't running it too hard kill it early? So yeah, like I said, I can't prove this conclusively because I can't really prove that where the extra power comes from in performance mode, but it kind of seems like they're doing another shunt mod and maybe just adding 15 watts instead of the 35 watts that Electronics is doing. So yeah, just some food for thought on that.